everybody, it's Nicole Byer here with some hot takes from Wayfair. A cozy corduroy sectional from Wayfair? Yeah, that's a hot take. Go on and add it to your cart and take it. A pink glam nightstand from Wayfair? Scalding hot take. Take it before I do. A mid-century modern cabinet from Wayfair that doubles as a wine bar? Do I have to say it? It's a hot take. Get it at wayfair.com and enjoy that free shipping too.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Welcome to the local lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Hello everybody, this is Murray back with you on this edition of the Local Lowdown podcast. This is the August 14th and 15th editions of all the newspapers in Lavaca County, as well as the Luling Newsboy. And we've got our true co-host with us, not a guest. She gets offended when I say guest.
Not a guest.
How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I just want to say before we get started that Nicole, you and Nicole did a great job last week. And while old Murray was out searching for air conditioners, kudos to y'all. Y'all did good.
Thank you, Murray.
And before we go on, we need to talk about, are you ready for some football?
I think we're ready, right?
You betcha. I know I am. And we're going to give you folks a little information here in case you want to advertise in our fall preview coming out. What can you tell them about it, Michelle?
So the fall sports preview covers all the fall sports that will have begun, which includes cross country, volleyball, and football. And so you'll get to see and meet the teams, hear a little bit about who they played last year, who they're playing this year, predictions, some fun stories. You'll see schedules, rosters, all the good stuff. And so this is a great way to not only honor our fall athletes, but get you acquainted with them and ready to cheer them on. So if you'd like to support that edition that'll be coming out on the 28th, you can give us a call here at the Hallettsville Tribune-Herald at 361-798-2481. And that is for Hallettsville, Luling, and Moulton will have a small, I think, section inside, right? Maybe. I don't know.
They might. I'm not sure about that.
Murray will do something there.
Yeah, we'll try to talk about it.
And then if you're looking to call Shiner, you can also call here or get in touch with Shiner and we'll get you in touch with the right people. Our salesperson is Betty, so you may have already heard from her. And she does work out of the Giddings area, but she works for us. So give her a shout out. We'll get you in touch with her and we'd love to have you support that edition.
Well, that's good. And do they have like a cutoff time before they cannot put ads in?
Well, it goes to print, I'm pretty sure, next Thursday. So anytime before next Thursday would be great.
Probably the best would be by Monday, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We'll take those ads, like we always talk about. That's what supports us. And next week, we're going to try to have Chuck Grafe in here to talk a little bit about the upcoming season.
I'm counting down the days.
Yeah. They got a scrimmage in Hallettsville tomorrow, as a matter of fact. I think tomorrow afternoon they're scrimmaging Marion. And I don't know about the other schools. I don't know what they've got coming up.
I think Shiner has a scrimmage tomorrow as well.
All right. Well, I guess now that we got that out of the way, we can go ahead and jump into these newspapers, and we'll start off with the flagship paper, the Hallettsville Tribune-Herald. What you got, Michelle?
Well, we're back to school. I think today officially ends the start of all the local schools, with Hallettsville High School starting today. And I think Shiner and a bunch of schools started yesterday, and it's kind of been a flow of since last week. So congrats to all of the kids that made it through their first day or making it in Hallettsville today. And best of luck for them to have a great and successful school year. It's always fun to start. Like, you get a new, fresh start. Everything's new.
When I was a kid, I was happier when it was over with. But,
well,
everybody's different.
To each their own. find the glass half full, Murray. Glass half full. And again, we're talking about tips for being safe in school zones. Last week we had tips for being safe basically around buses and different things like that. But when you're in those school zones, there is no need to be distracted. Kids are everywhere, and as much as a parent we warn our kids to not run in front of a car, you definitely don't want to be distracted in case one just forgets that little bit of knowledge and shoots out in front of you. So.
You know, the kids, especially the little ones, they get distracted real easily. I know that just the other day, and this has nothing to do with the school, but I was coming home from work, and you need to be looking ahead. If you see a child anywhere in a yard or around a car when you're coming up on them, and I was coming up on this kid, and I saw him. He was little. He couldn't have been more than 3 or 4 years old. And so I started just nearly stopping. And sure enough, he comes zipping around the front end of his parents' car right in front of me. Oh. And if I'd have been going fast, I don't think I could have stopped. But anyway, that's just an example of how you need to be on your toes around these kiddos.
And I know Jimmy talks about traffic patterns. Okay, here's my thing. I hate morning drop off. And so yesterday I did drop my child off. Today my husband took his turn, and I'm hoping he will probably do it every day. One, I'm not a morning person, but sometimes it's nice to spend that time with Patricia on the way to school. But I get very angry. I know that's probably hard to believe.
Oh yeah, I do.
And sometimes even bad words could fly out.
Surely not.
In the drop-off line, because people just do not follow the rules. They cut in front of you, and Shiner has this thing where you cannot turn left. When you're leaving, you have to go right out of the parking lot. There's cones there, there's signs there.
Oh, my.
There was 3 different posts I saw on Facebook that said, even if you see someone else turn left, do not turn left. Person we were following yesterday, whoever you are, you turn left. Why did you turn left?
How
There's
dare
just
you.
no reason. It is so frustrating. So obey those school laws. They're there for a reason. And most importantly, we all want our kids to be safe. And so that is one of the easiest ways, is just follow the rules.
Exactly.
That's my little tip of the day. There's a new VSO officer appointed, and what does VFO stand for?
Veteran Service Officer.
Veteran Service Officer. Do you know what that Veteran Service Officer does, Murray?
Yeah, they pretty well keep up with the veterans and any problems they may have. I know that after my dad passed away, and he was a veteran, that we had to kind of go and talk to the person in charge. I believe it was Mr. McAfee at the time, to get money coming for my mother. That if it hadn't been for the VSO, we wouldn't have known that those things were available. So that's a very important job, really is.
So congratulations. Her name is, I should know this, her last name is Reeves. What's her first name?
Joanne Reeves.
Is it Joanne Reeves? So congratulations to Ms. Joanne, and we wish you the best of luck. There's also another school safety tip, and that is what you're posting on social media. And of course, this goes a lot for the first day of school because we all want to capture those memories, but it goes in general when you're posting your kids. A lot of times we provide way too much information on there, and so Jimmy talks about how to be safe, that like Facebook is an amazing way for friends and family to see your kid on the first day of school, and I like that the memories pop up years later and you're like, oh yay, that's what she looked like when she was in pre-K 3, because I just saw that of my kid. But if you're putting every little bit of information on there, it is very easy for them to know your child. There's also catfish people. I haven't read all of Jimmy's article here, but they can go and take your child's picture and act like they're your own kid, kid.
Yeah.
And the way they can do that is because they'll have tons of information, from their favorite color to their favorite food. So just be careful what you're putting out there when in regards to your kids.
Yeah, because we kind of all take it for granted to a certain extent that everybody out there are good guys and good gals, and that they wouldn't do anything like that. But believe me, friends, there's a lot of bad actors out there, and that's all they do is prowl these social media sites looking for things like this. So keep an eye on your children and keep an eye on what you post.
Lowe's has the Labor Day deals you need to give your home a new look. Buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Then, add the final touch with 2 for $8 on select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Refresh your home and save big while doing it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 9/3. Mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. More terms and restrictions apply. See Lowes.com/rebates for details.
And then the infant swimming resource. This is for, as you can tell, the picture on the front page for very young swimmers. This is pretty new to the area, but it said that 68 children ranging from 8 months to 5 years old graduated. And so it's swim lessons, but it also basically teaches, if your kid falls in a swimming pool, and even fully clothed winter clothes. So if you have a pool at your house, I think that this should not even be a thought, like, should I do it? You should do it.
You bet.
Because accidents happen way too fast, and if they know how to save themselves, you're already on the road to that preventing an accident.
Exactly.
So congrats to those 58 kiddos and their parents, because I think it's probably hard to watch your kid fall into a pool.
Yeah, I'm sure.
As a baby. I don't know that I would want to do it. Chuck covered the school board. Read all about what they did in the November 5th bond election. Jimmy covered Commissioner's Court. Chuck has his great 50 years. And Henry Joe, he had to be jumped because his was so long. So on this page, I can't even see what his question is, but I do think it's new this week. So when I can find that, I'll let you know.
Yeah, little fella, he's really on the ball, ain't he?
Now, we have a roaming reporter. His name is David Smollick. Probably most people in Houndsville know who David Smollick is. And he finds and brings all kind of stories. And this was, I think these people lived in his neighborhood, if I'm correct. Or not lived. Like, there's a house that you could, like a bed and breakfast, or that's not what that's called. What is that called, Murray?
Yeah, bed and breakfast or...
Airbnb, I think.
Yeah.
And these people were from France, and they were visiting Houndsville. They wanted to stay in a rural area. So go check that out. It's a good story.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is.
Nicole, my favorite writer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole, for always
your best friend.
helping me out. She's my best friend. She's my favorite writer. At lunch last week, we talked about all the Olympians from Texas, and I said, hey, why don't you write a story for me on it? And look at that.
Yeah.
Look how that works, Murray.
That's
you
wonderful.
ask and you receive.
Yeah.
This morning in our meeting, I asked, did I receive? I'm not sure. Maybe Jimmy's coming through. But Murray said a big, I won't say the first word, but no was the second word.
Well, there's a lot to go with that story, but I won't elaborate right now.
You won't? Alrighty, and then Chucky, he's been out and about starting to cover sports. I know he's done a volleyball scrimmage this week. Check his information out. Read his column. I'm sure he has something remarkable to say.
Got a schedule on there too, doesn't he?
No, he has a roster. Oh yeah, he may have. Well,
no, that is a roster. You're right.
It's a roster, and then he has the top 10 in volleyball and football, and you'll see a lot of our local towns. Shiner's on there, Columbus.
I believe this will be Coach Montgomery's second year.
That is correct. Yeah. Living the dream.
Looking forward to good things.
Good things. At the court, this was a large amount of the veterans showed up to honor the new VSO officer, and Jimmy took this picture of all the attendees. Again, congrats to her.
So many people, we got a 6-column picture.
We do, because it's amazing.
Yes, it is.
And I'm amazing.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Ms. Irene Idis Spees. Oh my gosh, Margaret said this name so many times. How do you know it's not Spees?
I don't know.
I think it's Spees. Gomelt?
Gobbled.
I don't think that's right. But she was 91, and she passed away on August the 3rd. Condolences to her family.
Yes.
Hospice of South Texas is offering their thank you, as well as the Navidad Cattlewomen. We always like when people thank people in our paper. One, because it's an ad. Two, because I sometimes think thank yous get lost nowadays.
Yeah, they do.
And that's sad.
Well,
Now here's Henry's trivia question. You ready for it? What American Baseball League baseball shortstop was nicknamed the Scooter and was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1994?
well, I know the answer. Shall I tell it?
No.
Oh,
But you do need to listen to Henry's thought of the day. He's such a wise little man.
yes, he
He
is.
says, for every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. So yesterday in that car line, I lost a lot of happiness.
Yeah, I've lost a whole lot over the years. Yeah, well, he didn't use the trivia question that I gave him. And I told him, I said, you need to use this issue before football season. And what did he do? No, he didn't use it.
He used the baseball one.
Yeah. You want me to tell you what it
No,
is?
maybe he'll use it next week or 2 weeks from
I'll
now.
give you a teaser.
Okay.
I don't know if he's going to use it. I may use it in Moulton, but it's what high school in Texas has been playing football the longest. What high school has the oldest football program in the entire state of Texas?
Pedo Hippos.
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Well, he knows, but hopefully he'll use it later on.
And then Murray, he says this was not his column, not his story. You know, I get so confused with Murray.
It's his picture. It's not.
But it's
story.
his picture, and it's about hummingbirds. And it really is important because I have heard that hummingbirds can get very sick if you feed them the wrong thing and basically die, right?
Yeah, it's amazing. Those little birds, that picture there that I took that picture's 10 years old.
Did you take that picture?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you
As
did?
a matter of fact.
Wow.
But it's 10 years old. I took it on my little brother's back porch in 2014, and he passed away in 2015.
Did he take the picture?
No, I took it.
Oh, you took the picture. I just want,
Yeah.
I want everyone to hear that. Murray Montgomery took the picture.
Yeah. It's a real good picture. It's especially good in color. So you ought to see that.
Yeah, everyone should see that for sure.
No, there's a lot of good information about those birds, and I tell you what, you think you're amazing, they are amazing.
They're almost as amazing as me.
The distance that they have to travel when they leave for the seasons or whatever,
That's called migration.
with those little wings, it's amazing, and how much energy they use up.
So there's that. Amazing hummingbirds. But feed them the right stuff. Don't go killing them.
There you go.
All right, let's do it.
We're going to jump on over now to Michelle's favorite newspaper, the Shiner Gazette. So you got to put that D on there.
The
So
Shiner
that's part of the title. So what have they got in the Shiner Gazette?
Well, a lot of the same things because it's big news, which was the ISR graduation for the swimming. And then Jimmy's court approval, the new VSO officer. And then they have also, you can see the Shiner Police Department at both school zones, which are basically end caps to the city of Shiner. So don't go flying through them at the end.
Did those schools start on the same day?
No, actually, Shiner Catholic School started on Tuesday, and then Shiner High School started on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
So a day apart, but these guys are ready to protect our kids and catch you, basically, if you're doing something wrong.
Bet.
So be careful. They're not catching you to be mean. They're catching you.
And they're
to
there to
protect.
protect your kids. That's right.
Let's see what else we have. We have a Lions Club donation. Ms. Callie Sefcik, you gotta love her, right?
Yeah.
She's my Miss Shiner. Mine. I like to claim her when she's doing good stuff. I have no clue, but I give her 100% props about writing a letter to the editor, because that's big.
You bet.
And so she's good. She's a great leader. I'm really happy to have her, and that girls can look up to her. So go Callie, and I'll read your letter. Maybe today. It could happen. Green Dixon gets an accessible swing. This is very important to those of us who have disabled friends and relatives and kids that want to enjoy the park as much as every other kid. This gives them the opportunity. So what a great addition. We're just going to keep moving right along. Registration for religious educations are now open. Make sure if you need to get your child registered, there's information about that. Comanches are predicted to win district and first season of play in 2A Division 2. I don't understand all that new division stuff, but I hope they're right.
Mark Luby's on the ball.
He is.
Just like Chuck Grafe, our sports editors they'll be kicking it into high gear in a week or two.
Yeah, they're working hard already.
You bet.
There was an alumni scrimmage, and Shiner had, of course, a Meet the Athletes, and so did St. Paul. So you see those two ADs talking about their programs, and I'm sure they're excited for the new year. Patex, thank you for always advertising. I thought we were at the end of oh my goodness. Murray's picture is in color. Yeah. So if you want to see that hummingbird picture in color, you need to go buy you a Shiner Gazette. It is worth the $1 to see that picture.
Oh, yeah.
I am telling you.
What all sports besides football? Volleyball?
And cross country.
Okay.
For all those people who like to run.
All right, we're going to take a ride down to Yoakum now in the Yoakum Herald Times, and we're going to see what they got for us. What you got, Michelle?
Yoakum Volunteer Fire Department names Firefighters of the Year. So congrats to, let's see, Captain Patrick Vasquez and Mario Juarez for getting those honors. Looks like Clayton did a story on the Bulldog Baseball Complex updates, which was at the Yoakum ISD meeting, so read all about those. And then you also have Jimmy and the new VSO officer. And we're scrolling.
All kind of things going on.
I am so happy that there was no wreck in Yoakum for the front page this week. Irene Harbus, 82, passed away August 7th, so condolences to her family.
So Ed, I see there at Clazel's.
Clazel's is for sale.
I'll be darned.
So if you're ready to buy a restaurant and start that new adventure, Murray, it's there for you.
I think my new adventures are pretty well wrapped up.
Really?
Yeah.
I know a lot of schools did this Stop the Bleed training, and that's like a first aid CPR training for the school employees, which is super important. I had a friend that I can't even tell you, like, do you know that hot Cheetos are the #1 cause of choking?
No.
Don't eat them, Murray. You could choke. But cafeteria and school educators in the cafeteria often have to use these skills, and we want them to know how to do them correctly because we want them to save our children. The cheerleaders at St. Joe held a mini camp. Look at those cute little cheerleaders. They just make you smile, right? Maybe not.
Oh, yeah. They do. They do.
All right. So pick up your Yoakum Herald Times. Read all about stuff.
Okay, friends. We're moving over now to the Molten Eagle.
Nicole, I need to hear, did we skip the Molten Eagle last week? That's what Murray said.
No,
I don't believe
you
it.
You didn't skip it, but you trailed off on the last page and didn't have the things on the last page like the Shiner quilters, which was very important.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
No, we've got a 6-column picture of the winner, best overall winner of the 2024 Molten Jamboree Parade, and that is the polka folks. Polka Lovers of America. Is that what that says?
That is what it's Club of America.
Oh, okay.
You missed Club.
But it's a great picture. I love all those red shirts and uniforms, and looks good. Our buddy Henry Joe Yashik used to be a member of that.
Really?
Yeah. I got a picture of him riding a float in their parade here in Hallisville many years ago, and I think the little fellow fell off the float at one time and might have hurt himself.
Poor Henry.
But he says he don't do that anymore. Ride floats anyway.
He does polka
Yeah,
stuff.
he does polka when he can get somebody to dance with him.
Of course, I'd dance with him any day. What else you got, Murray?
Oh, I got a column there.
Who's it by?
It's called Thrilling Adventures
Oh,
of
I
an
thought
Old
we were
Cowboy.
talking about Henry's column.
No,
My bad.
well, you can have that in just a minute. But
Oh, okay. You go ahead, Murray.
the research I do on these cowboys is pretty intense, as some of you may know. And I go after diaries and journals and straight from the horse's mouth, pardon the pun. Yeah, but this story right here, I could have wrote 2 or 3 more pages on this fella and the things that he did and what he experienced as a young person. I think he was 19 years old when he went on all these cattle drives and ran into Comanche Indians and just all sorts of things. So if you're into that, Texas history and about cowboys, maybe you'll enjoy that one. And now Michelle wants to talk about her favorite little fella in his column in Town Crier.
So Henry was talking about his time in the community of Novgorod, which is where he was born and raised. And he's talking about hay hauling and how they used to not bale hay. They would just put it up there loosely with a pitchfork. So read all about that and the process. God, Henry has the best memory.
Yes, he does.
He's just amazing.
He is amazing. I've always thought that.
You have. Here you go.
Yeah,
What
on
we
page 3 we have all the parade winners from the 2024 Jamboree Parade.
Now, these are strong individuals because the rain was not on their side that day.
Well, that's true. These was not taken during the parade, and when I was editing those pictures, you could see the raindrops and the mud, but they had a good time, and if you look at the pictures, you'll understand that, and I want to thank those folks for sending me all that information, that we were able to get it in. I thought we was going to have to spread it out over some different issues, but because Moulton was able to go larger page count this week, that I was able to get them all in. And so, hope we got it all right. And thank you for sending them.
I hope so too. You know, Mary, I just had this thought. It's really important to my life. This little senior citizens menu, can you just give that to me every week so I don't have to do my own? Because it's one of those things I sometimes forget to change. And since you're always ahead of me, you
What
could
are you
just
talking
send that
about?
to
You
me.
get it, it's in your folder.
I know, but I
every
have to set it up.
week. Oh, okay.
You already have it set up right here for me. I could just take yours.
Well, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's sharing is caring, Murray.
Oh, yeah.
Murray doesn't share.
And we got the Hummingbird story. And then this story is probably something kind of stuff that you would really be interested
I love it. I had it in my paper a few weeks ago. You missed it.
I didn't get it.
Murray's always a little late to the
Yeah.
game, right?
They treat Moulton like a stepchild.
That is not true. But congrats to Miss Katie Kostelnik for her going ahead and competing in the Miss Texas Czech Slovak Queen.
You know, when I got ready to do that, it would have worked out better for me to crop that picture,
Yeah.
but I could not cut off those shoes.
I know, aren't they great?
That's part of her wear there, so that's
It's
great.
important. It's a whole outfit. It's whole attire. I'm glad you appreciate attire, Murray.
Yeah, well,
That's good for you.
I try my best.
Tips for being safe in school zones. Hey, Moulton has a school. Don't forget. And you have a school zone, so be safe.
That's true.
All right, they're back. Who's
Now
back?
we're back to your best friend, your
Hi,
favorite
Nicole.
person. You were so happy that she was able to be here instead of me.
That's not true.
So-
Okay, we were going very well with truth, and then Murray got buzzed. Murr.
All right, go ahead and tell us about.
All right, Nicole, what have you been doing? And Nicole has started her coverage of sports as well. And she, in an article that says they're back. And the fans had a chance to meet those athletes. This is a great story. Now, of course, I haven't read it.
No, I haven't either, but I will today.
Today. But it is a great story, and she told me about it over lunch. And so it is very important and very touching and very sweet. But it is about the things that sometimes really do mean the most. And this man lost his medals in a fire.
Oh, no.
He was able to get them back. And so read all about it. It's a good one. It's a good one, Nicole. Microchips are important for your animals. Are your animals microchipped? Oh, you don't have any.
So you took Nicole out to eat, right?
I did.
Now, how come that...
oh, no.
How come that...
I brought you a breakfast taco, remember?
Well, yeah, but I had to pay for it.
Well, I didn't pay for her food. I just took her.
Well, you should have.
Well, you didn't give me that kind of allowance.
Oh. Well, anyway, she got to see some of our downtown.
Yes.
And that great restaurant.
Yes, El Vaquero, we love you.
Mexican food. It's a wonderful place. And did I tell you they got the best fried shrimp in town?
I think Murray just says that a million times because he knows I'm allergic and can't eat it. But Margaret and Ani went to lunch with us too, Murray.
Oh, okay.
It was a girls' night out, or day, because it was a night. But it was super fun. William Virgil Hendershot Jr. Passed away on August 7th, 2024. And Juanita Janie G. Mendoza passed away on August the 6th at the age of 91. Mr. Hendershot was 85. I didn't say that. So my sympathies to our sympathies to their family. Oh, wait, there's more. Mary Ellen Reed of Luling passed away at the age of 93 on August 3rd, 2024. And Carolyn Jane Williams, at the age of 80, passed away on July 29th.
Yeah, condolences to the family and friends of these folks.
What else we got? A coach to cadet story. Make sure you read that. We're also talking about stopping for school buses. It's so super important. I talked about that last week. We got some sports.
Cole's got her sports and...
Look at that eagle jumping, Murray. What a good picture. I'm guessing Nicole took it. I don't know. Nicole, let us know if you took it.
That other award-winning sports writer.
Eric Lugo.
Yep.
Congrats, Eric. We look forward to hearing from you all year. And coming soon. Something's coming soon. The public is asked to watch for new traffic speed limits on Highway 90 and Pierce Street, because that's coming soon. So be careful. It could be a speed trap. There's some schedules for the Luling Eagles football and volleyball. Go support those kids. And that pretty much covers it, Murray.
Well, Nicole, you did a great job as usual, and thank you again for filling in for me. I wished I could have been here, because I would have went with y'all to eat and I'd have had me some fried shrimp.
Oh, Lord.
What did you eat? Because you can't eat fried shrimp, what did you have?
I had a cheese enchilada and 2 tacos with rice and beans. But I don't really like beans because, could be dangerous.
Yeah. Well, have you got anything else to say before we wrap this one up?
Go to Praha today if you can.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Praha. That's a big picnic going on.
We're getting plates. Are you getting a plate, Mary?
No, nobody.
Sad. I don't know.
Nobody asked me if I wanted a
Lord.
plate. I'd have surely got one, but
Gosh.
maybe is the paper buying those plates?
No.
Well, heck.
You gotta pay for it yourself. I don't know. I think there's chicken on the bone, Murray, but I'm gonna try to eat everything. You want my chicken on the bone?
No.
No.
They're not having stew?
I think so.
Yeah, normally they do, or most of these church picnics.
There's chicken on the bone,
Well, all right then. Let's wrap it up, and you go ahead and say your goodbyes, and I'll give mine.
All right, well, everyone have a great weekend. I will be spending my weekend at the Miss Sparkle Special Needs Pageant. It's one of my favorite events, and so you'll see more about that in next week's paper and those special winners That'll be on Sunday. And Saturday, I don't know. I may sleep all day, Murray. I'm tired.
Well, one thing we forgot to mention, because I didn't know, and I don't know if you know, where Miss Shiner actually placed in that, what was that, a statewide?
No, it was
Nationwide.
national pageant. She went for the Ms. Teen USA pageant, and Dallin, who is now Ms. Teen Texas and represented Texas, placed in the top 20. So congrats to her.
Well, when you think about how many were in there, that is
and it's amazing. And her roommate was actually the one that won, and she was Ms. Mississippi, and it was her fourth time going for Ms. Mississippi, and it was Dallin's first time going for Miss Texas. So Dallin has definitely had much success, and we're very proud of her. And she and her sister are the ones that put on the Miss Sparkle Special Need pageant. So she's been very busy preparing for that, and I think that the girls will have a special treat with some special guests maybe from those pageants. So that's exciting for them as well.
Well, that's good. We'll look forward to that. Anything else?
Wonder who's going to write that story for me.
I don't know. I bet it'll be Jimmy Apple.
I bet it will. Or Nicole. Nicole, I love you.
As Henry Joe Yashik says, Jimmy Apple is good like that.
He is good like that.
So,
we'll have a good like that weekend, guys. And we'll see you next week.
all right, folks. I'm sorry I wasn't able to be here last week. It would saved me a lot of money if I had been able to been here instead of buying air conditioners. But anyway, everything worked out, and now we're nice and cool, and so we'll.
What do you set it on, Murray? Like 60?
Well, no, I don't know that. Usually around 72.
72.
Like
I like a good 73 is my house.
And at night, when we go to bed, like the rest of the house, we'll turn it up where there's nobody there to enjoy it, and then we'll turn it back down. But no, anyway. We'll look forward to football season, and y'all folks, if you can, be sure and get your heads into the fall football previews. Acknowledge those kiddos. They work hard, all of them. Band, football, volleyball.
Oh, band. Yeah, band is included, Mary.
Band, yeah.
Cheerleaders.
All of them. They work very hard to present you with a good show, and you need to turn out and go to the games when you can. But that's all from me. So I'll say goodbye for now, and I will be talking to you, or we will be talking to you next week. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.